So what is a definite integral? An definite integral is of the form a to b of f of x dx, where a and b are finite numbers. So we talked about definite integrals before because we knew we had some values we can solve for it as opposed to it indefinite. We call this a finite integral because the a and b are finite numbers. An improper integral is where a or b is infinite, or we have a finite number of discontinuities. On AB. An infinite discontinuity, we have an infinite discontinuity at C if the limit as x approaches C of some function equals infinity, or the limit as x approaches C of a function equals negative infinity. So that's an infinite discontinuity, where at a point it equals infinity. So we're going to define improper integrals with infinite integration limits. So if f is continuous on a to infinity, then I can define the integral from a to infinity of f of x dx as the limit as b goes to infinity of the integral from a to b of f of x dx. So I can evaluate it and see what happens when b goes to infinity. 2, if f is continuous on negative infinity to b, then I can define the integral from negative infinity to b as the limit as as a approaches negative infinity of the integral of a to b of f of x dx. Finally, if f is continuous on negative infinity to infinity, then I can define the integral from negative infinity to infinity of f of x dx as the integral from negative infinity to c of f of x dx plus integral from c to infinity of f of x dx, and apply 1 and 2. And c is any real number. I just want to remind you, so if a limit converges, then it goes to a number, and if a limit diverges, then it doesn't exist. We say it does not exist, or it goes to infinity. So, or it's undefined. So if a limit is undefined, then it diverges.